The first tattoo I ever got was in my early 20s. I got it on my left arm here. It's a quote from Albert Camus, and when translated it means, "In the depth of winter, I discovered within me an invincible summer," which I think is incredibly positive. And in fact, all of the tattoos I've got are all about kind of uplifting, inspirational things to kind of give you a smile for your day.
I've been getting tattooed since I was 18. My whole life always loving art and drawing and being sort of involved in a slightly alternative scene. I've only been tattooing for about 4.5 years now, and most of my clientele actually are females.
As an online dater with a lot of tattoos, I fear that I'm not wife material. I don't know how true that is. I wrote something for the Huffington Post about dating, and the Facebook comments on that, people suggested that I had made myself unmarriable.
I have to be careful, like I don't have any tattoos on my hands or above my neck, because I have to be mindful that being in a position relative authority and power, I sometimes have to put myself in situations where it just wouldn't be appropriate.
People have these thoughts of tattoos that I don't think anyone really knows where they come from. Like people with tattoos are dirty, or women with tattoos are slutty or bad. And I think that's just the way that historically they have been represented, and also things like when tattoo media often have pornographic style images, things like that perpetuate this myth that really it doesn't exist.
When I got my first big tattoo, I didn't tell anybody, and then the first day I went into work, no one really batted an eyelid. They all thought it was beautiful, and I kind of forgot why I'd even not said anything, because the industry I work in is very creative, it's quite artistic, and I can do my job whilst having tattoos and have them be part of me but not dictate who I am.
I got married last year, and when I started shopping for dresses, I had absolutely no idea what kind of thing I wanted. And it was only really through the process of trying on different dresses that I even remembered that I had a large tattoo right at the front. And I'd come out of the changing rooms and there was this sort of look of shock on the kind of assistants in the different shops going, "Oh goodness, well that's rather prominent, isn't it? And are you thinking of kind of covering that up on the day?" And the more those people asked me, the more I realised that that wasn't really an option, because this is so much a part of who I am that if I covered it up on the day, it wouldn't be me who was getting married.
I almost hate that they give me confidence, but they do. And I think at the beginning of my tattoo journey, they gave me a lot of body confidence that I didn't have before, and to see my body in a different way, and I can focus on the colourful art rather than the imperfections that I might pick apart of my body. So I found that really freeing as a woman in my 20s.
That whole stigma of tattooed women has changed a lot, but still is changing. I definitely tattoo a lot more professional women.
I really love the culture of tattooing, I love the art of it. It is a real art, and it really does bring people together as well. If you go to any of the big tattoo conventions, everyone knows each other. A lot of my friends are bonded by their love of tattoos and music and kind of a very similar culture, so that's also a really great thing.
What's on your skin actually doesn't change who you are. It just is a way of expressing yourself, and I think a lot of people just are scared of the unknown, and the more that tattoos are portrayed in a really positive light in the media, that gradually that will start to change.